Your license, your registration.
I don't need a license, sir.
You are driving on an Ohio roadway.
I am traveling. I am not driving.
You are driving.
I am traveling.
You are driving.
Well,
welcome back to Sovereign Citizen Watch. Today, we take a trip to Ohio for yet another right to travel, fail, and arrest, featuring what appears to be a rookie sovereign citizen learning the hard way. He gets pulled over for speeding and not having license plates on his trailer. He immediately launches into the classic sovereign citizen script. What's the emergency? I don't need a license because I'm traveling and I don't contract with the state. Unfortunately for him, if this was his first attempt, he chose the wrong officer to test, as he's in handcuffs in less than 5 minutes.
Need your license, registration, proof of insurance.
what's the emergency?
As soon as you get the information I'm requesting, I'll give you the information you're requesting. There is no emergency.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, what do you need from, what was the reason you pulled me over?
License, registration, proof of insurance.
What was the reason you pulled me over, sir?
Like I say, as soon as I get the information I'm requesting, you get the information you're requesting.
Well, I need to know what reason you pulled me over.
Okay, and I'm telling you that that's not how it works. Okay, when you give me the information I'm requesting, I will give you the information you're requesting.
What's your name and badge number?
I wouldn't stress about the name and badge number. It'll be right there on the citations. And if you keep asking ridiculous questions,
he's showing not valid. That's valid.
I need your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name is Officer Ross, 110. Well, okay. 107, sorry.
Okay, what's the reason you pulled me over?
You can go ahead and send me another unit. I'm going to ask you for your license.
Send the supervisor, sir.
On the way. Okay, your license, your registration, your proof of insurance.
The officer, realizing he's dealing with a sovereign citizen, has already requested a supervisor before the traffic stop escalates any further.
Are you going to give it to me, or do you
I don't know why you pulled me over for.
As soon as I get the information I'm requesting, you will get that information.
Well, I'm not going to give you nothing that's incriminating me. I mean,
it's not incriminating.
Am I under arrest?
Stop. You are detained right now. Yes, you are.
For what?
Traffic violations.
I'm not in commerce, sir. I'm traveling.
Okay, I understand. Guess what? You're on Ohio roadways.
Uh-huh.
You're required to have a tag on your trailer. You do not.
Mm-hmm. I'm traveling, sir.
How would you know that by the way you were coming?
50 mile an hour on the radar. That's a 35 mile an hour zone back there.
I'm not engaged in interstate commerce.
Okay.
The officer clocks him at 50 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone, but the sovereign citizen believes he can ignore speed limits because he isn't engaged in commerce. So you think driving can only be regulated federally? I suggest you brush up on the 10th Amendment of the Constitution.
You are. This is Ohio.
How would he know about the
I'm
tag on
traveling.
your
I have a
trailer?
right to travel.
He was facing us.
You're on Ohio roadways.
I have a right to travel.
Okay, so like I say, I need your license,
well sir,
your registration, and your proof of insurance. You can give those to me, or you can be arrested.
For what?
For obstructing official business.
Sir, I'm not. I don't know what I've done wrong. I haven't done wrong.
I just told you the 3 violations I have. Your tags are also expired.
But no, you wouldn't have known that.
Just a bit.
By
I don't have any contract with the state of Ohio.
Okay, you do.
No, I don't. I'm traveling in my private property.
I understand.
I'm not engaged in commerce whatsoever.
I understand your outlook on it. That's not how Ohio law reads. Okay.
Okay. Well, write me a ticket and do whatever you got to do.
As soon as you give me your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, we can go that route.
The sovereign citizen refuses to hand over any documents, insisting he doesn't have a contract with the state of Ohio, but the officer doesn't budge. Either give me the documents or you'll be arrested.
Well, I don't know what else. I'm not going to give you anything that's going to incriminate me in court.
It's not incriminating. You have to do it. It is Ohio law.
Not when I'm not breaking the law.
It is. You broke the law. I locked you in at 50 mile an hour. It's a 35
which is
mile an hour
commerce,
zone.
right? It's a traffic.
No.
Traffic is commerce.
The sovereign citizen still refuses to hand over his documents. Let's see how this no-nonsense police officer responds. But with this guy clearly sipping too much of the sovereign citizen Kool-Aid, it's not going to end well for him.
Expiration date on that was 11/8/2012.
Okay.
This is my private property, sir. I have a right to travel.
Okay. Well, I understand the way you see
That's the way the Constitution sees it.
Okay, no, that's not.
Yes,
okay,
it is,
Ohio
sir.
law was what you have to follow.
The Constitution is what you took
are
the
you
oath to
going
uphold.
to give me the documents that I'm requesting, or are you going to be arrested?
For what? What would you arrest
For
me for?
obstructing. I just told you that.
I don't have the documents to give you. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want.
Your license, Your registration.
I don't need a license, sir.
You are driving on an Ohio roadway.
I am
You
traveling.
must-
I am not driving.
You are driving.
I am traveling.
You are driving.
Well,
Okay, then step up. Step right there for me. Right here. Face the vehicle. Put your hands up on me.
I don't consent to any searches.
Okay, you don't-
He ignores the warning and soon after finds himself arrested with his truck and trailer towed. Here's the kicker. He thinks that since his charges were dismissed by the court, he shouldn't have to pay the towing fees. So he takes a court order from a state he claims not to recognize to the police department, hoping they'll waive the fees. Spoiler alert, they don't. After contacting the prosecutor, the police inform him that he still needs to pay the fees, provide proof of ownership, and ensure the vehicle is legal to drive. The sovereign citizen just doesn't seem to get it.
So I'll explain it the best I can to you. Sergeant Masters called the chief. Chief called the prosecutor.
Prosecutor
Dupree.
Randy Dupree.
He said that in order to get the truck out, they can't waive anything here. You still have to pay tow and storage for the truck, although you've paid for the trailer or some on the trailer at one point. Did you pay like $210?
$219 I paid to get my truck, and then they wouldn't release it after I paid it.
Okay, so there's some type of a money discrepancy there. But according to the prosecutor, you have to pay those fees to get it out, and you can have it towed. If you do wish to drive it, you have to provide license, plates, and insurance.
Mm-hmm. So they took Dupree's order over top of the judge's order, basically?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, the prosecutor gave us that advice.
Okay. All righty, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
The sovereign citizen still doesn't get it. You need to pay all the fees, obtain a license, and get your truck and trailer registered to retrieve them. State law prevails over sovereign citizen nonsense.